he arrived just a few months ago. Maybe I'd grow old and get sick, die of natural causes. Maybe I'd step out from the curb in front of Radio City Music Hall and get hit by a double-decker bus filled with tourists, digital cameras snapping pictures of my mangled body as a bicycle cop directed traffic around my chalk outline. But no. Here I was, Henry Parker, 24 years old, weary beyond rational thought, a bullet mere inches from shattering a life that had seemingly just begun. And if the truth dies with me tonight, I know many more will die as well. Lives that could have been saved, if only... I can't run. Running is all I've done the past 72 hours, and it all ends tonight. My body shakes, every twitch involuntary. The man in black, his face etched in granite, grips the shotgun and says 2 words, and I know I'm about to die. For Anne. I don't know Anne, but I'm about to die for her. And for the first time since it began 3 days ago, I have nowhere to run. I want my life back. I want to find Amanda. Please let it end. I'm tired of running. Tired of knowing the truth and not being able to tell it. Just give me the chance to tell the story, and I promise it will be worth it. Chapter 1. 1 month ago. I watched my reflection as the elevator rose to the 12th floor. My suit had been steamed, pressed, and tailored. My tie, shoes, and belt matched perfectly. I nervously eyed Wallace Langston, the older man standing next to me. My brown hair was neatly combed, the posture on my 6'1" frame perfect. I'd bought a book on prepping for your first day at a new job. On the cover was a young, attractive 20-something whose dentistry probably cost more than my college tuition. Security downstairs had given me a temporary ID, not yet a member of the fraternity, still a pledge who had to prove his worth. Make sure you have your picture taken before the week's up, the husky security guard with huge red-rimmed glasses and a personality-enhancing cheek mole told me. If you don't, I gotta run you through the system every day. And I have better things to do than run it through the system every goddamn day. You get me? I nodded, assured her I'd have the photo taken as soon as I got upstairs. And I meant it. I wanted my face on a Gazette ID as fast as the lab could develop it. I'd take it to Kinko's myself if they were backed up. When the doors opened, Wallace led me into a foyer with beige carpeting, past a secretary's desk with the words New York Gazette in bold, big letters mounted to the wall. I showed her my temporary ID. She smiled with an open mouth and chewed her gum. When Wallace pressed his keycard against a reader and opened the glass doors, as soon as the silence was broken, I thought how strange it was that all my hopes and dreams were embedded in one beautiful noise. To an outsider, the noise might seem incessant, cacophonous, but to me it was as calm and natural as an honest laugh. Hundreds of fingers were pounding away, the soothing rattle of popping keys and scribbling pencils, drawing a smile across my lips. Dozens of eyes, all staring at lighted screens with type the size of microorganisms, reading faxes and emails sent from all over the world, faces contorted as though the telephone was a human they could emote to. Some people were yelling, some softly whispering. If I hadn't clenched my jaw trying to project confidence, it would have hit the floor like I'd stepped into an old Bugs Bunny cartoon. This is the newsroom, Wallace Langston said. Your desk is over there. He pointed to the one unoccupied metal swivel chair among the sea of tattered felt, showing how every day I would be wading through greatness. Soon I'd be seated at that desk, computer on, phone in my hand, fingers rattling at the keyboard like Beethoven on Red Bull. I was home. If you're in media or entertainment, New York is your mecca. Athletes count the days until their debut at Madison Square Garden. For classical pianists, Carnegie Hall is their holy ground. Exotic